What's going on, guys? Juicy here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is the Wednesday, the 3rd of January. Right then, before we get started today, as always, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating and be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it's down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: who is your favourite footballer to watch right now? Because I know some people obviously will say Messi or Ronaldo, but it could be a local team player. Let me down below in the comment section. And remember, every single day at 8:30 AM for the January transfer window, there'll be a new transfer video on my channel. Right, let's jump on to confirmed transfers, and the very first one is a player called Vidosic, and you may notice from yesterday's video in the comment section, some guy mentioned this player, and I was like, you know what, let's look him up. Apparently still went through on the 1st of January, and he went from Wellington Phoenix in the A-League to Melbourne City on a free transfer. And like I said before, I saw it in the comments, I was like, you know what, let's put it in the video. Next up, we got to French CDM by the name of Miete. I think that's how he said his name. Last year on FIFA 17, had a pretty cool silver team of season card. And then in this summer, made the move to AS Monaco from a Belgian Pro League team. And I'm not sure if he's been playing too much because now he's got out on a 6-month loan deal to Bordeaux. And he's not the only Monaco player signed back in the summer. Today has gone out on loan to a different club. Next to him is Congolo, the Dutch left back, and today he joined Huddersfield in the Premier League. Again, a 6-month loan deal for him. Can play as a left back or as a centre back. And I mentioned a couple of days ago in an episode saying that if he got an informed card at centre back, he'd actually be unreal in the Prem. And there hasn't been many confirmed transfers so far in the transfer window for the simple fact that teams at this point in time, especially Premier League sides, they've got a very congested fixture list, and it's starting to like ease up a little bit now. I think after like this weekend at FA Cup football, it does return to normal breaks for around a week or so in between each match, so maybe next 7 days the market will start picking up. But now let's jump on to potential deals, and first up we've got DEALS of West Ham United, and according to Wales Online today, Premier League strugglers Swansea City are keen to move for West Ham's unsettled striker, DEALS, who is 28 years old. There hasn't been a fee mentioned just yet. I'm pretty certain back in the summer he wanted to move then as well. He didn't really get it, of course he's still at West Ham, and I imagine a fee is around 10 to 15 million pounds. And according to The Guardian, they're basically saying Swansea do want him, but need to consider bids for English centre-back Alfie Mawson or South Korean midfielder Ki Sung-young to make a deal for the 28-year-old happen. And despite him getting a new manager in, I honestly think Swansea will be going down this season. They're not starting off very well whatsoever, and they did fail to replace Gylfi Sigurdsson and Fernando Llorente. And next up, we've gone to one for Real Madrid, and the player is Kepa Arrizabalaga. Again, I butchered his name, I said it wrong a couple of weeks ago as well, but according to Marca today, the Athletic Bilbao goalkeeper Kepa could become a Real Madrid player in the next few days. He has got a buyout clause of around 20 million euros or so, it's around 17 million pounds, and they will activate that. I'm not sure if he'll be the main goalkeeper or the backup, we'll have to wait and see. Like, my guess is that this season will come in as a backup goalkeeper to Keylor Navas, and there are a lot of rumours saying potentially it could go for Courtois or someone in the summer to become their new number one. And in fact, I could be wrong here, but I think he's one of the players that does have a contract expiring at the end of this season. Next up, we go on to Lassana Diarra, bit of a throwback play here because he hasn't been on FIFA since last year. I know it's only been 1 year, but he's not on FIFA 18, and that's why I got his FIFA 17 card right there. But according to FF today, which I think is France Football, they're saying the free agent Lassana Diarra is in advanced negotiations to join Paris SaintGermain. Manchester United have also made contact for him. They're trying to work out whether it's going to be a 1.5-year deal or a 2.5-year deal, so either way it could be done very soon. And it's Campo also in talks with multiple other parties, including Manchester United, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, and AC Milan. And to be fair, he's played for a decent amount of good clubs. Like before, I think he played for Arsenal at one point, Chelsea, they moved to Portsmouth, then Real Madrid, Marseille. So he is a very experienced player, but I think he's also getting on a little bit now. So PSG, I doubt will be a starter, but he'll be a good rotation player. Another player currently playing in the Ligue 1 is going to be Jean-Michel Seri of OGC Nice, and according to FF again today, Everton have been credited with particular interest in the OGC Nice midfielder. Back in the summer, he was very close to going to FC Barcelona, but I think they pulled out very last minute kind of thing to get Paulinho in, who, to be fair to him, has done pretty well at Barca. And Seri was apparently very annoyed about the situation because, again, he could have gone to Barca, and he did end up staying in France, but according to FF today, again, Everton do want him, and I think in the past, like literally last summer, Arsenal are trying to get him as well. And the rumoured fee back then was like 40 million euros, so maybe that could have gone up, as I think it was a release clause. Next up, we go on to Wesley Schneider, another OGC Nice player today. According to L'Equipe, Schneider has been told he can leave the club this month, just 6 months after joining, with Los Angeles FC also making an approach now for him. So LAFC so far, I think, have acquired Carlos Vela from Real Sociedad. So they have got their marquee player, and someone like Schneider could also go to them. And in fact, you go back 6 months ago before he joined Nice in the first place, he was rumoured to go to LAFC even back then. And it's safe to say his move to the French league really didn't work out for him. Next up, we go on to GORETZKA, and a couple of days ago, looked very much odds-on favourites to go to Bayern Munich, but today we've got a bit more information about it. And first up, various places are saying this now, and Goretzka's agent has come out and spoken about the Bayern Munich rumours by saying when the decision has been made, Leon and I will inform Schalke first of all. And the Liverpool Echo pretty much back it up by saying it is believed Bayern were very close to securing the 22-year-old signature on a free transfer, but his agent has denied that Goretzka's mind has been made up. And the fact that Bayern Munich manager has admitted the club haven't agreed to deal with Goretzka, although it could be because it hasn't been announced just yet. And I'm pretty sure yesterday I read some of the CEO, I think it was of Schalke, said that so far Goretzka's agency and also Goretzka himself, they've not informed him of his plans just yet. Next up, according to Sky Italia, Chelsea's hopes of convincing 33-year-old Italian centre-back Chiellini to move to Stamford Bridge have suffered a setback after he hinted at extending his contract with Juventus. And there are a fair amount of rumours so far suggesting that Chelsea will be going in for a centre-back this January transfer window. Again, Chiellini, Bonucci before from AC Milan, and like a swap deal for David Luiz. I think there's one more transfer rumour there as well in regards to centre-back to Chelsea, but honestly right now, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Next up, according to Record, Napoli will be ready to allow GHOULAM to move to Manchester United for his £53 million release clause as they close in on the £26.6 million signing of his replacement, Grimaldo from Benfica. Now recently Luke Shaw has been playing a decent amount for Manchester United, and obviously they've got Daley Blind and Darmian, but I'm pretty sure all three of those aren't really like nailed on starters for Manchester United under Jose Mourinho, and someone like GHOULAM definitely would be. I do think Luke Shaw and also Daley Blind have got contracts expiring very soon, if not at the end of this season, so they could go on a free transfer and GHOULAM could be bought in. Next up we go on to Toni Kroos, linked to Manchester United as well, this time according to Daily Express. Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho wants to sign Real Madrid's holding midfielder Toni Kroos next season. Now it would be a very good transfer if they managed to pull it off, and also in the past they have been linked to him as well, so it's not really a new transfer really, and if it happens in the summer again, it'd be a great deal. And now we've got a lot of stories regarding Philippe Coutinho and a move to Barcelona. So I also mentioned a couple days ago that the Nike website officially announced that Coutinho joined Barca. I say officially, really is like a leak or an accidental leak, saying he'd be signing and get your shirts by the 6th of January. So obviously right now it's the 3rd of January, 3 more days until that promotion would have ended. And today we've got a lot of stories again to talk about. First up, according to Paul Joyce, who was a very reliable guy most of the time for Liverpool, and was also one of the guys that broke the Van Dijk stuff a couple hours before he was officially announced. And today he said Coutinho believes his player's last game for Liverpool, but he'd take an offer in the region of €150 million, or £133 million, for Liverpool to consider letting him leave this month. And obviously on New Year's Day, Coutinho actually picked up an apparent injury, keeping out of the game against Burnley, and he's also a doubt for the FA Cup game on Friday against Everton. Now really, it seems like really dodgy timing again, because remember back in the summer, the same type of thing happened. As soon as the Barca interest became public knowledge, he picked up an injury, and I'm pretty sure he didn't play throughout the whole of August. His first game back was in September. And that leads us on to the next part according to Sport. Philippe Coutinho has told Liverpool he doesn't want to play for a club again, and that seems like a copy and pasted article back from the summer. There's pretty much the same things posted. And next up, according to Onda Cero Radio, Barca have been told it would take a deal worth almost £160 million to bring Philippe Coutinho to the Camp Nou. And we're ending things today from an article from Lissa Reddy, who works for Goal.com, also very reliable as well, same goes for Paul Joyce. Philippe Coutinho still wants to trade LFC for Barca, and the Reds are now more open to considering his exit than they were back in the summer. Now, I don't really agree with selling him in January because he's a great player, actually performing very well for us this season, and he would be cup tied for Barca in the Champions League, so again, it wouldn't really make too much sense in my opinion, but I suppose Barca, they want to get it done ASAP, because if he has a great World Cup and he's not signed for them by then, his price, it goes up and up and up, and clubs like PSG, they might start showing interest. So for Barca's interest, it's definitely better to get it done now rather than wait a couple months or so. But the ideal situation for me is that Liverpool announce in a couple days time, don't drag it on at all because it's not really worth it. But announce we've agreed to deal with Barca for Coutinho, but he doesn't join them this window in January, he waits until the summer after the season. That way I'm pretty sure everyone would be happy because we've had a long time now to consider a replacement for him, obviously like 5 or 6 months or so, and we'd also have the money there to start spending. So either way, let's move on to the final bit again from Melissa Reddy. She says that if Barca finally submit a strong proposal, there is a possibility of concluding a deal in the winter, which allows Coutinho to seal a switch ahead of the 2018-19 season. And it pretty much works for everyone because Liverpool actually do sell him. They might lose out on a few million because, again, if he has a good World Cup, that price rockets. Barca do get the main transfer target in and could actually be a reduced fee as well. Again, the World Cup prices could dictate that. And finally, Coutinho gets his move to Barca. So guys, that is going to be the end of this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive alerts every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, down below in the description box. And today's question of the day, who's your favourite footballer to watch right now? Let me down below in the comment section. And finally, remember every single day at 8:30 AM, there'll be a new transfer video. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.